Nutritional. This is a nutritional video. You very well know that what is disturbing us is nutrition. When I talk about nutrition, I'm talking about the 3 pillars. I've talked about it many times. Most of you have really understood it and you know what it means. So today, I'm going to show you the animals and you really understand or appreciate definitely where we are. This is where we process our feeds from. This is a machine. I bought it from some guys there in Endeavour. It is really made in Uganda, not anywhere. So that means we are growing. I want you to look at the scores of these young goats. That is not bad. Those are goats of 2.5 months. Yeah, basically what you see in my background, these are grasses. I told you we are doing what they call organic farming. With doing organic, we are not using concentrates like how other people do and how other countries do. For us, we are using real grass. I told you, Pearl of Africa is all about utilizing the nature that we have. So basically today I'm going to show you, first of all, I'm going to show you the animals and I let you understand whether you appreciate their looks and everything. Then at the end of the day, I'm going to let you know what we are feeding those animals on. Look at the studs, look at the beautiful animals. I think you can see how they look. I don't know whether everybody is happy about them. They are really looking energetic and everything. In our boot camp, the inspector and judge was able to explain a lot about the classification of animals, the grading, the inspection. It's a full course that you guys also need to do, and I'm organizing to make sure that we also do a South African visit that will definitely help us understand the grading, the inspection, the classification, and the classes of animals. So basically those are stud bucks. Those are some of our genetics that we definitely use to breed. You just can't understand what exactly can come out. So if we talk about animals that can weigh 150 kgs and some people keep shouting and, you know, feeling unhappy with it, it's quite wrong or bad. So basically these are the guys: Kalahari, Boa stud, another Boa stud. So like now you've appreciated, I think you have liked it, and now the question is, how do we bring up those muscles? What do we feed those animals on? Yes, basically that is the point of the day. I want the cameraman to get more close and I show you what exactly these guys are feeding on, and you definitely understand. They are in grasses, but they don't even mind about what they are seeing. So where we are, this is another grass, this is a different grass, and this is a different one as well. So basically what we have here in the background, this is a powdered Bracharia mulato. It's a grass that I've been mentioning about for quite long, and I've been showing it to you how to plant it, weed it, harvest it. I think when you look, we harvested and wilted it, and then after that we crushed it into the powder. You can definitely feed it to the animals in that same way. It's okay, but animals only pick what they want to eat. They do not utilize, they don't mind about what you give them. They only take what they want. So when we crush it into a powder like this, it simplifies work for them. They love it, they eat it. So can you please pick this from this guy? You, what are you eating? Okay, it was eating the grass. I thought it was eating the rope. So basically this is the combination. I want you guys share this video, call more other people to understand this, because this is what you guys are missing, that has really brought up that kind of size that you see. What you see the other guys are harvesting, that is called Chloris Guyana. I'm going to show it to you and in a powder form. I'm going to show you Bracharia mulato in a powder form as well, and also show you the alfalfa that I've mentioned about it. But at the end of the day, all what you have to have in your mind to do all this, this is the master of everything. So thank Ugandans that have really come up with the fabrication mind. You know, this is what we need to know. This is what we have to do. So this was done by the Ugandan guys. They call themselves Sesa. It's quite beautiful, simplifies work and so on. So I really appreciate Uganda, where we are going. I think we've started to see where we are supposed to move forward. So back to the point, this is called, this is chloris. Sorry, this is alfalfa. This is alfalfa grass. If you need to know about this, please learn about it. This is my source of protein. You get it? This is called chloris Guyana, the one you see they are organizing there. It still keeps the greenish color just because we harvested it well, and it's perfectly doing better and better. And this is what we call the sugar grace. You see, my recent video was talking about sugar grace. You get? So these three combinations, this is Bracharia mulatto. You get it? So our combination is alfalfa as the source of protein. You know, you very well know that you eat mussels, you eat meat. But where do you get the mussels? Where do you get the food from that makes those mussels that you guys enjoy eating? It is from the protein. So the protein is the source of the mussel. What we have here is chloris Guyana, and this is the source of carbohydrates. You know, carbohydrates is energy. Even this animal, to convert all this grass, needs energy in the system. So this is also basic, that you need energy first of all, and then secondly, this energy is used for the animal to move. It's used for the animals to convert even the muscles using the energy. You get it? So this is our source of energy called chloris Guyana. And look at the Bracharia, the Bracharia mulatto, which is also a powder. It is here. You also add it on. This has also protein and a carbohydrate, but me, I call it a carbohydrate source. Then finally, we get the sugar grace. Sugar grace here, I want to talk about it. It's really a very good grass. The advantages, I've said it many times. One is the regrowth. You harvest it, regrows, like many times. It's not like maize that you harvest and replant. No, this you plant, harvest, and it regrows. So, do you see this grain? Some of you people who drink like beers and so on, you tend to grow big and have a very good belly or a lot of fat. This, they crush it and get what they use for beers. Then the leftovers is what they sell to the guys who rear cows for milk. So this has a protein and it has a carbohydrate. And remember, this is a grain. Grain also help us in the digestion. Then the leaves, this is like grass, but also has a stem, which is a sugar. Because if you eat this, the way it, if you eat the Bracharia, the sugar grace, it is like sugar cane. So the stem is really very sweet, so which is also a source of sugars, which is a source of energy, and excess sugars in the body are turned into a fat. So we have a fat here, we have a protein in sugar grace as well. Then we can add on, the protein is not that much, then we can add on also another sugar. You get it? Or energy or carbohydrate. Then finally, we mix in what we call the protein, which is the muscle. So this is a muscle, which is a alfalfa. This is energy, which is a fat. And also, this is energy, you know, like the way you see. So basically, you guys who wants to do zero grazing, there is no a total mixed ratio if you're doing grasses. But I want you to look at your intentions, or what is your vision about your animal. If the animal looks nice like the way you see it, looks pretty nice. It has a very good fat, it has a very good muscle. What do you need to do with this animal? Let's say if I want this animal to have a very big fat, I will give it more carbs, which are carbohydrates, which is chloris Guyana, which is Bracharia mulatto, which is sugar grace. If I need this animal to build the muscle, which is a protein, I'll bring my alfalfa and I mixed it in. So finally, if you think that the protein you're getting from alfalfa is not enough, you can add in some concentrate, which is like, we call it soya. We put it in and it helps. Then get some premix. Premix has a lot of vitamins, which helps in digestion. You get it? So that is the combination. Roughly, if you're feeding on natural grasses, there is no a ration or total mixed ration that you have to give this. But if I want to build more muscles, I will do more protein, which is alfalfa. If I want to build more fat and energy, I'll give it more chloris, bracharia molato, and also sugar grass. But do not feed your animals on sugar grass alone, unless you're dealing with a milk producing project. But these are muscle converters. These are meat. So do not consider this as the main course. I want to repeat this. Guys who are doing, let's say goats on zero grazing, do not depend on the silage. The rumen of the small ruminants do not digest this more, but we use it as a stomach filler. But they utilize the dry grasses more. So if a goat eats 2 kilos or 1 kilo of alfalfa, it will eat a kilo of chloris, a kilo of bracharia molato. Those are 3 kilos, you get? And then you add on a half kilo or a kilo of sugar grass. And that big guy that you see, 5 kilos are enough. They can even be less. So it can do a kilo of this, half of this, half of that. So it will end up in around 3 kilos. The more it eats on dry grass, the less amount of feed it takes in. Because here it is less moisture, no water. Whatever that goes in, the body utilizes it. Then when it fills up with some water, it helps in digestion and the animals grow. Guys, I just want to give you this information. My reason of giving you this information is not because I want to brag, but I see a lot of people who are starving, they are fighting, they don't know what to feed the animals, but they really love to see this kind of animals. So this is what we are doing. If this is bad, what I'm telling you is not right. But the moment you think that this is right, then follow my videos, share it with other people. That is my contribution I can give to the country. Not only my country, to the world. Because I'm a poor man who cannot afford to give you maybe start pack, some money, maybe some animals. But if there is somebody who can find grant and give it to the people to do it, please, we have given them the knowledge. They only need the resources to start and do it. Guys, this is what I really wanted to show you. I think you see how these guys are really looking beautiful and they are yearning for the protein. So guys, let me just wish you the best. This was all about the nutrition. The bags, I think the cameraman, if he's good enough, he can show you how much bags I have in my store for the crushed grasses. So I don't mind about now how much grass I have. Me, I understood that nature is giving us opportunity. Right now, this is a rainy season, but most of you people are just crying because of the bad roads. But this is the time we, the farmers, supposed to utilize. Even if it's raining or no rain, we have to produce grasses that is going to take us through the season of the dry spell. It is very absurd that the rain is on, the grasses are growing at a high rate, and you wait, the dry spell starts, and you start asking God to help you. God cannot come to help you if you can't help yourself. Use your brain. It's a rainy season. Plant your grass, harvest more, prepare like the way you see how poor Hamis is doing it. You get it? So don't wait and you start crying. Then you, at the end of the day, you start crying. The president should help us. The government should help you. No way. It will not help you. So you better help yourself by knowing when you should do what. Let me just wish you the best, guys. I came here to rear animals. Today is a Saturday. And this is how I spent my weekend. also think about how you've spent yours. Is it in the bar? Is it on the party? Is it everywhere? So guys, let me just wish you the best and see you when you see me. Bye for now.